All right, this is Lucifer here, spiritual and business consultant. I am not with the Illuminati. Before you say anything, yes, my name is Lucifer, but you have to understand, I'm also an indigo. I'm also a starseed. I'm also a chosen one, and there's a particular reason why I'm saying this because I have attained a higher power. I am not a slave anymore. I am outside of the matrix, and to these people, I am the biggest demon or fallen angels that they've ever seen in their entire life. So that to me, by consequence, means that I might be or must be Lucifer. Also, I am the morning star. I am the one that brings you knowledge. So I am the morning star. I am Lucifer, the light bringer. So anyway, and no, I'm not with the Illuminati. And don't think that with the Illuminati. I'm not a fraud. I'm not with the Illuminati. None of that crap that you're thinking makes any goddamn sense to me. You understand me? So anyway, let's get back to the show. How you doing, my gins? How you doing, people? Um, like I said before, I'm trying to bring people to a higher state of existence. I'm trying to bring people to a higher state of existence where they don't need God to exist. I'm trying to bring people to an existence where they have no need for God. They have no need for God. They are better than God. I want to make people better than God. So that's why I'm Lucifer. Anyway, so let's get back to the show. The Illuminati, apparently, this is going to be a little bit disgusting. It was disturbing to me. I find it to be completely just disgusting. And I was surprised when I saw it. This is from a show from back in the early 2000s, and it was on IFC. The name of the show was White Guys, the White Kids, the Whitest Kids You Know. The whitest kids you know. I don't think you're white. I don't think you're white. I don't think you're the whitest kid I know. I don't know a white kid that would want to eat a woman's ovaries. So you're not the whitest kids that I know. I know white kids. You ain't white. You're something, but you ain't white. So anyway, um, but the name of the show was The Whitest Kids You Know. I don't know why. It's kind of weird to me. I think it's pondering to an audience. It's pondering to a kind of a specific kind of audience. It's trying to brainwash a specific kind of audience to think in a certain way, even though they shouldn't, because they have outgrown that kind of thinking millennia ago. Back in the Egyptian time. I think a lot of people, Egyptians weren't perfect. Egyptians weren't perfect. They did some shit. They had some slaves. I don't think that they treated slaves the same way that they depict in movies and things like that. I think the slaves were pretty well treated, more or less. They weren't going crazy and whipping them and stuff like that. But they were slaves. They were still slaves though, and maybe sometimes they did whip people. I don't know, but I think probably the guy just was lacking, and they was just trying to discipline the people. So I don't think it was that bad. I think Egyptians were a little bit more civilized than people give them credit for, and there were multiple eras of Egyptian civilization, and whether we like it or not, some Caucasian-esque kind of European-esque kind of people were at the end, in Egypt, and they were legit Egyptians. So, like I said before, I think people have evolved beyond those kind of misbehaviors of cannibalism. And yes, I say cannibalism because we are going to talk about women's ovaries. Apparently, the Illuminati is collecting women's ovaries either to eat them or make spells with them. I do know that you can do spells, witchcraft spells, where you need an actual ovary in it. What I don't know is, do you actually need a woman's actual human woman's ovaries or an animal's ovaries? I don't know, because I don't remember what the spell does or what the spell is for, but I have heard of spells where you needed that. and I probably read it too. I just don't remember what it is. So me, I wasn't interested in it when I saw it. Probably because I didn't have access to animals, so I can, collect the ovaries from. So I was like, well, this is too complicated, so I'm just gonna give up. That I'm just gonna give up. So I don't know. So and I certainly wasn't about to go collect a woman's ovaries. That's for goddamn sure. But this kind of reminds me of Jack the Ripper and things like that, where they were like surgeons collecting people's body parts to do certain things. It was probably for witchcraft. It was probably the Illuminati. Maybe Jack the Ripper don't exist, and Jack the Ripper is actually a collective of people, that just needed organs to do some kind of ritual with. So, anyways, man, but the thing is, this particular thing shows a little bit of cannibalism. So I don't know if they actually. This made me sick to my stomach. Just talking about it makes me sick to my stomach. And I don't know if they're collecting these beautiful women's ovaries to eat them or do some kind of ritual with them. I don't know, because I'm pretty sure you have to burn it too. So it's kind of like adding injury to insult. Like you're legit letting somebody burn a part of your innards. So it's kind of messed up. So it's either they burn it for some kind of ritual practice, either they eat it, or either they eat it and you can't do any transfusions with ovaries. It's too complicated. So it's not organ collecting, because it's too complicated to attach one woman's ovaries to another woman's ovaries. It is possible, but there's not a high demand for it, So anyway, let's get to the video. This is pretty nasty. Let's get into it. Let me just fast forward it. It's pretty disgusting. It's pretty out there.
Of the Xanax system. Your women's ovaries are needed to power our machine.
What would you do with them? 100 of our women. What would you do with them?
A great war has erupted on the outer reaches of the Xanax system. Your women's ovaries are needed to power our machines of death.
Okay.
In return for this offering, the Robotussian warriors will protect this.
So anyway, you get the idea. The thing is, you might be like, oh well, it's just a joke. It's just a joke. It's not real. It's just a joke. It's not real. They were just kidding around. The thing is, the guy says, we'll need your women's ovaries to power our, technology, i.e. magic, our science, our technology, i.e. magic, or, witchcraft. And then the guy says, but there's another part that you need to understand is, as soon as he says the word, ovaries, the other guy puts something in his mouth. Right? And the thing is, there's no way that was a coincidence. There's no way that's not a coincidence. It's not a coincidence. There's legit nothing coincidental about that scene. There's legit nothing. This is on purpose. There is no person alive that can tell me that wasn't on purpose. There's nothing accidental about this. It's not, the alien itself didn't need to eat anything. Right? If you watch the video, which you can see on YouTube, he doesn't eat anything for the whole time. And even if he does, because I'm not going to watch it again, even if he does, he could have been eating at another time. It's not coincidental. He wasn't eating before. He started eating when he talked about ovaries. So as soon as he talked about ovaries, the guy puts an ovary in his mouth while he's saying power our technology. Right? So this is just sickening stuff, man. Like, they're trying to, like, the name of the show is Whitest Kids You Know. You're not white, bro. Like, you're not Caucasian, man. You're not European, bro. You're something else, bro. You're a disgusting parasite, You're not white, bro. Like that's not the whitest kids I know. The whitest kids I know don't feel like eating women's ovaries. I mean, like, what the fuck? Like, why? Anyway, so you're not white, bro. What you're doing is you're pondering to a specific set of people, and you're trying to brainwash them into thinking that that's how white kids think. That's not how white kids think. Pretty soon, it will be how white kids think, but because the thing is, the lower people become in principles and class and moral, the higher some people will go up, right? So let's say like there's Kryptonians right here, and then there's everybody else. There's everybody else right here, right? And the Illuminati, they're feeding you so much bullshit, you just keep going down the scale, right? But there's still people between that space right there, right? So there's people here, there's people here, there's people here, but most people are here, right? And the more they give you shit and you believe in, the lower you become. So in actuality, people that are low, or people that were supposed to be low, or something like that, natural selection or whatever, or lack of intellect or knowledge or whatever, right? People that are supposed to actually go up the scale. They actually go up the scale and they become fucking Kryptonians because of their convictions, of their principles. And there's a lot of white people, there's a lot of black people that don't believe in the bullshit they believe. So, but the thing is, these people don't know that they're Kryptonians, so they fall into some form of depression, and because they're looking at these people and they're looking at how the world has become a disgusting place, and they don't understand that, they don't understand everything that some indigo or starseed or chosen one understand. But the chosen ones and the indigo people are here to explain to you what this all is. They're here to explain to you that you're supposed to be a Kryptonian. You ain't supposed to be thinking like these guys think. You're not supposed to be thinking like that. These guys are disgusting, man. They're fucking tripping, bro. Like it's fucking nasty. So, it is what it is. It is what it is. And there's people that are so low, that they just keep going down. They just keep going down. So a lot of people, that's the reason why when people tell me, because people, I didn't catch flack, but I feel like there's some sort of flack that might be coming around because of the Kryptonian shit. Not because of the Illuminati, because of the Kryptonian shit. Because people feel like, well, what, that means like you're better than us because you feel like Kryptonian. I never said that. I legit never said that. That's not how I see this. That's not how I see this. I see this as a level that can be attained. Of course, I was born this way, supposedly. Allegedly, I was born this way. So, but I still feel with the knowledge I have from specific books like the Tablet of Thought or the Kabbalion or the Emerald Tablets, and Confucius and people like that, with philosophy and Carl Jung and shit like that, I see a certain pattern. So even if I was born this way, right? Even if I was born this way, there's already people that even Hitler was studying this shit. Even Hitler was studying Kryptonians, the elite, Aryan people, and stuff like that come, Aryan people, white people that come from Mexico and stuff like, or they're Mexicans, but they look white and they're super intelligent and shit like that. That's what Hitler believed in. He believed in super intelligent Mexicans. That's legit. That's legit what he believed in. He believed in super intelligent Mexicans, bro. And that's what I believe too, bro. Like that's it's not, that's not a pun to say that I'm with the Illuminati. It's just I believe that shit. Like I believe that people are Kryptonians. People are supposed to be stronger than that. So even if I was born this way, there are literal books explaining to you how to get that way. Even the Ubermensch, right? The Overman. from Friedrich Nietzsche and stuff like that. People keep talking about it on YouTube. So, you know, it's not, I don't see it that way. People that see it that way is because they have a problem with me. Because, you know, the truth is out there. There's books explaining to you how to do it, like self-improvement. People always talking about self-improvement and stuff like that. That has to do, that's in the same barrel. It's in the same barrel, bro. Like, it's the same thing. So, nah, I don't really think that, you know, I think I'm better than you because I say I'm Kryptonian, but people feel like that because of the way I express it, right? And I'm not going to take back anything I said because you need to know it. So even if right now you feel that I think that I'm better than you, at some point, maybe what I said, you're going to see it, right? And then you're going to be like, oh, that's what it means. So, you know, whatever. So I can't be sorry for something that's going to help you out. So, like I said before, the Illuminati, disgusting people. You know, disgusting people, man. Like I don't know if they want to eat women's ovaries. I don't know. I have no idea. All I know is that was a sickening video, and I didn't show the rest because it's just disgusting. The guy poops. He poops out of his chest. So there's like literal doo-doo coming out of his chest. I don't know what the fuck. I have no idea. So it's just a disturbing video, man. I don't know, man. So these guys are like, this is what you're learning. You're not learning because you're laughing. Well, you're learning it, but you're laughing. The reason why you're learning is because your brain processes information faster than you can think. Your brain processes information faster than you can think. Your brain processes information faster than you can think. So you're laughing because you have a sense of humor, but in actuality, you just recorded that shit, right? And that's what we call influence. That's what happens when you're influenced, bro. You're recording things, and these things will affect your behavior. Just the fact that you saw it might change your behavior. It might. It depends on your point of view, your capability at critical thinking, and your common sense. If you see a video like this and you know about the Illuminati, there's no fucking way that you're gonna find this funny at all. There's no damn way, bro. Zero. But somebody that not necessarily brainless, but he was just looking at the thing, and the name of the show is The Whitest Kids You Know. Of course, it's not gonna affect black people, but white people is going to affect them, right? Because we don't feel connected to the whitest kids you know. We're not white. You know, like, you know, if it was the stupidest kids you know, maybe, because that's a global point of view, right? It's not a specific set of people, you know, but but since the name, it could be any name. I'm not saying black people are stupid. Now, don't I'm not even kidding. That's not even funny. Don't even go there. So anyway, the whitest kids you know, because the word dumb replaces white, right? And dumb is a general term. White is a specific term directed towards a specific race. So in your mind as a white kid, you're listening to what you are, right? And this thing is telling you, well, since you're the whitest kid around, because you're white and we're white, I'm gonna tell you a joke, you know. And you're not going to counter the behavior of the other thing that just told you the joke because you're white and he's white. So if you have a problem against what he said, that means you're not white anymore, and you're gonna lose and then fear sets in because you're gonna lose your identity because you know you're Caucasian, you know you're European, right? So you don't want to lose your identity. You don't want to go down the sunken place, right? You don't want to go tumbling down the rabbit hole. So you're not going to contest what this guy just said, even though that doesn't make any sense. Because you as a person, you should know that if you're the whitest kid around. You should know that. You should already know if you're the whitest kid around. So if you know you're the whitest kid around and this guy's saying some shit that doesn't make any sense, then you should contest what he just said. because it doesn't make any sense. You are not. It's your responsibility when you see shit like that to be like, bro, I'm white. I know I'm white, and what you just said makes no sense. I'm not like that. I don't know where you come off with that shit. That doesn't make any sense. I don't know. My family don't do that shit. There's nobody in my grandpa didn't do that shit. My great grandpa didn't do that shit. My ancestors didn't do that shit. So what the fuck is that? You know what I mean? Bro, like what is this? Anyway. So this video is too damn long. And I hope I didn't disturb your day this much, but this is disgusting, and this is the reason why we cannot let the Illuminati bring the age of strife to this world. Because all that bullshit that you're thinking that you're gonna make things simpler and shit like that is just, you're crazy. That just means you're crazy. To me, it means you're crazy. That's my opinion. I know you shouldn't call people crazy, but in my opinion, after you see all this shit go down and you still feel like repping the city for these guys, you're insane to me. To me, you're insane. To me. You know, because I know there's a lot of people that have a high level of understanding that's going to be like, well, they're not crazy. The smart people, it's just they're a little bit corrupted. Fine, whatever. Say what you say. Say what you want. I totally agree with you that they are corrupted. And shit, I might even agree on saying that they're smart. Sometimes. Not all the times. But sometimes. Bro, and but this is craziness. This is craziness. They actually have people that work for them. Even though you're seeing all this crap, I don't know what kind of person works for a place like that. You know, like what kind of messed up, like who hurt you? You know what I mean, bro? Like who did this to you, bro? Like who was this person that hurt you so damn bad that you would change your mindset into this kind of mindset, bro? Like it's nonsense. And it's not a diss, it's just, it's beyond me. It's not even, I'm not even trying to insult anybody. It's just, it's beyond me, bro. Because I've been hurt too. I've been hurt many times. As soon as I was a kid, I've been hurt an amazing amount of time, a ridiculous amount of time. But bro, like, it didn't change me in the way that, I just became Lucifer. You know, like I just, I just became Lucifer, bro. It's not, that doesn't mean I want to eat women's ovaries and shit, bro. I don't even think that tastes good, bro. Like, anyways, bro, like it's just crazy shit, and there's a lot of shit that goes down that, that I wouldn't do. I might be a jerk, obviously, but to me, Lucifer is just somebody that eats people, like eats businesses and eats people. That's what Lucifer is to me. But that doesn't make him good. That doesn't make him bad. There's nothing good or bad about it, because you're doing it for a justified reason. If, let's say, somebody comes around and hurts somebody, right, and you eat them up, you're justified in that action. Of course, it's not good. You're not supposed to hit people or hurt people, blah, 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 right? But the person was, the original person was doing bad things. So I don't care. So I don't care at the end of the day, bro. My shit is justified. That's why Lucifer is great, bro. That's why Lucifer, he's a punisher. He's not the one committing the evil. He's the one that takes care of the evil. There's a clear difference. I'm not committing evil. I'm the one responsible for evil people. Once they do stupid shit, I have to come around and lock them up in the fucking cage somewhere in hell. That's what I do. So that's legit what I do. That's what I do, bro. So and yeah, I'll eat businesses and shit like that, but that's just the name of the game. It's just the name of the game, bro. My action is justified. If I have to eat you up in order for you to survive, I'll eat your business up. You know, and if I have to eat up a business because they're propagating bullshit all around town and all kinds of shit, I will eat your business up. Yes, you're gonna lose your job, you're gonna lose your business, you're gonna lose your baby, but at least you're not influencing everybody into doing stupid shit like eating ovaries. You know. So anyway, like I said, this video is too damn long. I am Lucifer, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.